So far. I'm Ian. I have the honour of the father of this beautiful bride to start today's wedding celebrations. I'm leaving the funny stuff to the two young men down there. However, as King Henry VIII said to each of his wives, I won't keep you long. Today's celebration is not just of the love that unites Nina and Luke, or the vows they just made in church, but it's also for the families who created and cared and influenced these two special people. So my wife and Shirley and I extend a very warm welcome to Teresa and Ron, their family and all their relatives, also our friends of both families. Now every wedding to a father is a royal wedding. And I thank you all for joining us in celebrating Nina and Luke's special day. At the beginning, when Shirley was pregnant with Nina, she had a bit of a rough time to start with, and doctors warned us our baby would be small and need special care. Nina was born on the 9th of August 1983 by caesarean section. If you can picture a very worried man, more than I am today. Outside theatre, a nurse came through the big swing doors and handed me this perfect, beautiful, not so small baby girl. I remember as I held Nina in my arms, she grabbed with a little finger a tiny hand. So bless you, Shirley. Thank you. Then this morning, when Nina entered the room in her full wedding outfit, our beautiful, successful daughter, it was sheer joy for me. We had a little cry, didn't we? From the start, Nina was inseparable from her mum, inconsolable when she wasn't there. And I remember sitting in a rocking chair, trying everything I knew as a father to stop her from crying, but no chance until Shirley came home. Thankfully, this didn't last too long. And recently we were looking at family photographs, and it was clear that Nina and Greg, her brother, had a happy childhood. We have some memorable holiday photographs, and life was very good. The two were never still. I can picture them now, charging round the garden. The two playing He-Man, swords held high, shouting all together, I have the power! Nina never stopped talking. Shirley said the other day she can't remember a day when she never talked. She did all the usual things. She loves reading, she went to brownies, eating beavers with Greg, piano lessons, kickboxing, and later joined in drama group and played a starring role with bright pink hair as Adrian Mole's mum. How did you coach her? In the middle of all that lot, she started playing the saxophone at school. So that Christmas we bought her a new shiny alto saxophone and found a local tutor. This was Cyril. Cyril was a retired musician and teacher, and for 5 years he persevered. But Nina hit a minor, not a major stumbling block. The problem was counting the reeds. And at one parents' evening at school, we also found she had the same problem with the school maths. Some years later, Cyril passed away, and we went to his funeral, and his daughter told us how much he had enjoyed and loved teaching Nina, and so much so he left her a small gift in his will. And moving on, about 9 years ago, Nina met this young lad called Luke at a New Year's Eve party with some mutual friends. They clicked, obviously, and their romance blossomed. Then, as the modern trend is today, Nina and Luke moved in together and recently bought their first house not far from St Mary's Church, where they were married. Now Luke was obviously unsure about the next step. Then a year ago, with everyone present, in a packed Sutton town centre, having just completed a 10k fun run, Luke went down on one knee in front of Nina and asked him to marry her. Nina was so shocked. The look on her face was priceless. Of course, yes, yes, she said. About time, I thought. Anyway, Mum and I agree that Nina has found the perfect partner in Luke. Luke is brainy. He graduated with the first in computer science and software engineering at Birmingham University. Luke's as fit as a butcher's dog. He ran the London Marathon this year in under 4 hours. Well done, Luke. Luke is resourceful. He knows how to use his toolkit. Luke's only animal I see is that he spoils a good walk by playing golf. Shirley and I are proud to welcome this fine young man into our family. So welcome, Luke. Now, advice is never easy to give to Luke. After all, he's smarter and faster than me. But I've got 34 years experience. A bit. So remember this, Luke. A happy marriage is a matter of give and take. The husband gives and the wife. Now, a huge thanks goes to Luke and Nina for all their hard work in planning and arranging for today's wedding ceremony. Right from the beginning, even from the handwritten cards we all received, to the pig hog roast and party tonight. So, well, didn't they do well? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding and raise your glass for my last few heartfelt words. When children find true love, parents find true joy.
Thank you.
So Nina and Luke, here's to your love and our joy. Nina and Luke.